Matt, an afternoon that tinged with a bit disappointment, but at the end of the day we've been promoted. We're a League One club next season and that sentence will never get old.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we have to find a way of celebrating despite the disappointment of losing today and missing out on the title. Wasn't much in the game, one moment of quality from them in the first half, a good save from their goalkeeper previously to that, and then I can't remember too much goalmouth action. We couldn't get the ball exactly where we wanted it to. We didn't quite have it in our legs or our game today. That's probably a reflection on that group giving absolutely everything throughout the season. I can't hold them to court in relation to that. All I can do is to try and get them to find a way to smile and to celebrate tonight and moving forward.
Obviously we congratulate Forest Green on winning the title. We took it to the last day, which is testament to this group of players considering how far behind we were behind them.
Yeah, look, we always fancied them to have success up at Mansfield, so we knew it was in our control in relation to our result. Really frustrating second half, whether it was the time taken out of the game or the manner which we couldn't get the ball exactly where we want it. That sometimes happens in football, but there's certainly not much in relation to the game. They've had one moment of quality in that first half like we spoke about, and the players are probably rightly disappointed, but it won't take too long for that pain to disperse. As soon as that does, then it's back to celebration mode.
Absolutely. Port Vale, very good side, defended very well today and won a lot of the second balls as well.
Yeah, look, we lacked physicality at times in the middle of the pitch. Some players didn't quite have enough today. They've had enough all season, hence why we're promoted, hence why Port Vale in the playoff picture or playoff campaign. It shows everything about League Two, how strong their recruitment's been, how good some of their players on show were. Probably another level than some of our players in all honesty. So we understand what we've achieved this season, and moments like that make it even more sweeter.
And that's like you say, I think we expected a game similar to Northampton last week. It didn't quite turn out like that, but I think the lads did give absolutely everything towards the end.
They give everything no matter what. We just didn't quite have enough in us today. We never really had a burst of pace to get away from them or around them or through them, and certainly didn't quite have the quality. But you give the opposition full respect and congratulate them in guaranteeing a position in the playoff campaign. Like you said, we congratulate Forest Green and Bristol Rovers as well. For any team to get out of this league is an absolutely massive achievement, and as happy as other teams will be, it's even more special for a club like Exeter City because we've had to do it in a slightly different way.
And it wouldn't be the final day of the season if you didn't have cheers from different corners of the ground as goals went in elsewhere. It was such a strange feeling at times, not knowing who scored.
It was a little bit surreal, but we've not been able to control what happens elsewhere all season. I couldn't control the referee or the opposition today. All I could do was trying to get more energy or more out of that group, but they didn't have much to give.
And like you said, disappointment initially, but we still have time to parade on Monday. There's still a lot of time for the players to celebrate.
Like I say, pain temporary, and that pain should be a really short amount of pain. I try to get them smiling in the dressing room, trying to get them to have a sing-song. I know they've got a couple of days worth celebrating. Hopefully the city come out in colour and in voice on Monday, understand the context of that achievement. It's absolutely incredible. No one tipped us at the start of the season. We grew and grew and grew as the season went on, got better and better. We've done it with homegrown talent, players who've been in our ranks for decades, a long time, and that's a fantastic achievement.
And there's been key moments for the academy in the season. We talk about Czech Diabate coming through and the impact he's had in the second part of the season, just to name one of the key moments.
Czech's an example. I thought he was excellent again today. His physicality, his game on show. I'd be surprised if there's not serious interest in him this summer. We know how Josh Key's performed throughout the campaign as well, so we want to hold on to some of our good players, realistic in relation to what will happen next for Exeter City, and keeping the money coming in. We say goodbye and thank you very much to the lone players, Cam Dawson especially, who's contributed in 45 out of the 46 league games and got the plaudits, and rightly so. We say good luck to Oz, Kieran Phillips, and obviously in terms of Podge as well, someone who's finally achieved that promotion which he's been so close, similar to ourselves, over so many seasons. So we say goodbye to a few, but we'll only be doing that after Monday.
These lone players often have small impacts, some have big impacts, but you speak about some of those players, they have had huge impacts, not just on the pitch, but off it, the connection with the younger players and the supporters as well.
Yeah, and let's put it into the context of what it is. We're signing players from our own league, in the same league, and we're signing players from teams who are not as well organised or well coached or performing as well as ourselves. So that tells you what market we're working in, which makes it even more special for our recruitment guys, Marcus Flickcroft and all the staff to get that team promoted.
what does Matt Taylor's summer look like over the next few months? I hear you're a very busy man.
Well, it will be the next few days. I'll have a few meetings at the start of the week with the players, and then a few meetings with the staff towards the end of the week, and then I don't want to see anyone for a long period of time. Recruitment will go on behind the scenes like it always does. We need to relax, enjoy it, spend some time with the family. They've been through the mill as much as anyone else. It's not an easy job being a manager of a football team. It's probably not an easy job being a supporter of a football team, but moments like this have to stay long in the memory.
And hopefully some cracking photos from fancy dress at Butlins next week.
Potentially, yeah, but you won't know it's me because I'll be fully masked up.
Great stuff, Matt. Thank you.
Thank you.